Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving headfirst into a world of pure, unadulterated luxury. We're not just talking about expensive cars or mansions. We're talking about something you can wear on your wrist that costs more than most private islands. That's right, we are going to explore the dazzling, almost unbelievable world of a $10 million diamond watch. So, the big question on everyone's mind is, what on earth makes a watch worth $10 million? Is it just a bunch of diamonds slapped onto a timepiece, or is there something more? Let's break it down. When you look at a watch like this, the first thing that hits you is, of course, the sheer number of diamonds. We're talking hundreds, sometimes thousands of carats of the highest quality gems. But it's not just about quantity. It's about the quality, cut, clarity, and color of each individual stone. These aren't your average jewelry store diamonds. We're talking about D-color, flawless stones, which are the absolute pinnacle of rarity and perfection. Each stone has to be meticulously selected to match the others perfectly, a process that can take gemologists years to complete. Imagine searching the globe for hundreds of identical, perfect diamonds. The logistics alone are mind-boggling. Then there's the craftsmanship. Setting these tiny, precious stones is an art form that only a handful of master artisans in the world have perfected. This isn't done by a machine. It's done by hand, under a microscope. The most common technique for these ultra-high-end pieces is called invisible setting, where the S-stones are set so closely together that no metal prongs are visible. The result is an uninterrupted surface of pure brilliance, a flowing river of light. This process is incredibly delicate. One tiny mistake, one slip of the hand, and a priceless diamond could be chipped, setting the project back months. The level of skill and patience required is almost superhuman. Now, let's look beyond the sparkle and talk about what makes it a watch asterisk. Inside this diamond-encrusted shell is a heart of pure mechanical genius. These timepieces often house what's known as a grand complication movement. This means they do more than just tell time. They might have a perpetual calendar that knows the date, day, month, and even leap years without needing adjustment. They could feature a minute repeater which chimes the exact time down to the minute with tiny, precisely tuned hammers and gongs. Or perhaps a tourbillon, a mesmerizing, rotating cage designed to counteract the effects of gravity on the watch's accuracy. Developing these complex movements is the work of master watchmakers who dedicate their entire lives to the craft. A single grand complication movement can consist of over 1,000 tiny, hand-finished parts, each one polished and assembled by hand. It can take a single watchmaker a full year or more just to assemble the movement. So you're not just buying a diamond bracelet. You're buying a miniature mechanical masterpiece, a piece of horological history. So we have the rarest diamonds, the most skilled artisans, and the most complicated watch movements. When you combine these three elements, you start to understand the price tag. But there's another factor: exclusivity. Brands like Jacob and Graph or Patek Philippe only produce one, or maybe a handful, of these piece-unique creations. They are commissioned by the world's wealthiest collectors, royalty, and titans of industry. Owning one isn't just about having $10 million. It's about being in a club so exclusive that most of us don't even know it exists. These watches are status symbols on a level that transcends simple wealth. They are wearable art. But let's get to the core question: is it worth it? From a purely practical standpoint, of course not. Your smartphone tells more accurate time for a tiny fraction of the cost. You could buy a fleet of supercars, a portfolio of real estate, or fund a major charitable foundation with $10 million. The risk of wearing something so valuable is also immense. A single scratch would be a tragedy, and the insurance premiums alone would likely be more than the average person's annual salary. However, worth is a subjective term. For the person who buys this watch, it's not about practicality. It's about owning the pinnacle of human achievement in gemology, artistry, and engineering. It's like owning a Picasso or a Da Vinci, but one you can wear. It's a celebration of craftsmanship in its most extreme form. These collectors aren't thinking about resale value in the same way we might. They are acquiring a legacy piece, an heirloom that will be passed down through generations, its story growing with each passing year. From an investment perspective, it's also interesting that while a standard luxury watch might depreciate, these ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind pieces can often hold or even increase their value over time. They are tangible assets in a world of digital currencies and volatile stock markets. For the ultra-rich, it can be a way to diversify their portfolio with something beautiful that they can actually enjoy. So, what's the final verdict? A $10 million diamond watch is the definition of excess. It's a spectacle of wealth that is almost impossible for most of us to comprehend. It's not a logical purchase. It's an emotional one. It's a statement. But when you break down the years of searching for perfect gems, the thousands of hours of painstaking craftsmanship, and the centuries of watchmaking innovation packed into one single object, you can at least begin to appreciate why it costs what it does. It represents the absolute limit of what is possible when cost is no object. Is it worth it? For you and me, probably not. But for the one person in the world who can and will buy it, it's worth every single penny. It's more than a watch. It's a dream crafted from diamonds and gears. What do you guys think? Is this the ultimate expression of art, or just an insane waste of money? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your take on this. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of haute horlogerie. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the extraordinary. Until next time, stay curious.